a seasoned negotiator or just starting out, our next guest is here to help. He is fascinating. From Philadelphia, Dr. Rajesh Kumar from Global Strategic Advisors. Good morning, doctor. How are you?
Good morning, JJ. I'm good. And how about yourself?
I am doing just fine, thank you. I'm excited to learn all about your knowledge. Global Strategic Advisors. You're helping businesses succeed. What is the mission of your business?
So the mission is to help them to operate in a global marketplace. And the challenge essentially is that when you go overseas, you face a lot of differences in terms of cultural barriers, language barriers, political issues. And companies need to be able to master or be able to bridge this diversity. And essentially, what I do is provide advice and training and also facilitate some international transactions. And, if you go back 30 years ago, America was not that interdependent with the rest of the world. And yet, over the last 3 decades, the world has changed enormously. And we are now extremely interdependent. And so, it's not a matter of choice. It is a necessity that we have to deal with companies overseas and with individuals of varying backgrounds.
Yep.
And how effectively we deal with them depends on our ability to bridge this diversity.
So interesting. I mean, without a doubt, the world's becoming more global every day. You have a special ability to qualify to be in this position because you've lived all over the world in addition to living on
Right. So I've lived in
coasts.
9 cultures.
Yes.
Right. So originally I'm from India. I've lived in the US for about 30 years, in Europe for about 15, which includes England, Denmark, France, Finland, Netherlands, and New Zealand.
Fascinating. Doctor, tell me about the training programs that help people navigate these interactions.
Right. So I do a couple of training programs. So I'll focus on 2 of them. One is about negotiating across cultural boundaries. And the point to be noted here is that how negotiation is done in North America is very different from how it's done in Japan, China, Latin America, or the Middle East. And one fundamental difference is that Americans are very goal-focused. They want to get to the issue. They want to settle all of these issues and arrive at a contract. In a lot of other cultures, the emphasis is first on building the relationship and then on the contract. And so I think this can create dissonance, and individuals here need to be sensitive to how to build relationships, how to actually maintain them, and to recognize that negotiating across cultural boundaries will take time.
So interesting.
And so what I do is take them through the various differences and help them understand it through various role plays, simulations, and all of it.
Doctor,
it's not easy. It's not easy.
Definitely not. We've all heard the stories of business folks traveling overseas and encountering very different customs. So the
Correct.
education and these workshops that you offer can really give people some insight. And we're talking about strengthening people's businesses. So this kind of information, it matters. Can you share some insight on how you assist in alliance negotiations and conflict resolution as well?
Right. So, a lot of companies are actually forming alliances these days. It's become essential because alliances allow companies to gain, to be able to be more competitive in the global marketplace. So alliance negotiations at times are tricky because often companies who are cooperating with each other through this partnership, they're also potential competitors.
Yes.
And so how do you balance this tension between cooperation and competition?
It's super
interesting.
interesting.
As you know, I think in negotiation, everyone wants to get the maximum share of the pie.
Right.
But when you're building a collaborative relationship, I think you have to think of the longer term. not in the shorter term. So in any one transaction, I can gain more than what you do gain. But the thing is, if I turn you off in the process, there
Yes.
will be no long-term business.
Doctor, thank you so much. I'm sorry to cut you off there. We've gone a little over, but quite frankly, this conversation is very interesting. I want to make sure people get your information. If they would like to learn more, you should visit globalstrategicadvisory.com. Thank you for your time. It was a lovely conversation.
Thank you, JJ. Thank you very much.